Hi everyone, welcome back to another catalogue with Chris. I'm going to be using a soap sample today. I'm not a major fan of samples, but I was sent 5 samples from a very kind person, and I apologise because I cannot remember who sent me them, and it's terrible. I've had so many things sent to me over the last 2 or 3 years. I've had so many kind people and amazing people send things, and companies send stuff, and I've used so many great products as a result of that, and my memory's pretty shit. I should really put everything that gets sent from people in sections and write the name on top on a piece of paper. But I didn't, I don't, and I can't remember who sent me them. They came in a little sample of a little clip seal bags like this. This one, as you can see from there, is Henri Victoria Chestnut L'Orange. Now the scent profile on this is pretty simple. Chestnut, mandarin and orange. I believe that is all that's in it. Now the scent on it, I don't get much. I've basically squished it in the bowl, and I have used it once. I did a video on it and the video wouldn't upload. I had issues with it and I had to get rid of it. So this is pretty much the second go with this soap, which is good. I get to use it again because it was very good. But the scent on it, from here, I get a sort of sweet, nutty, gourmand type scent. You know, it smells, some people have described it as like Grand Marnier. I get more sort of nutty, warm, spicy. That's what I get from it. I think someone's having a domestic next door or across the street or something. They're pretty fucking loud, but let's get stuck into the shave. So I do have it in my Saponificio Varicino shaving grail bowl, which is a 2-piece construction, wooden handle, wooden bowl. I'm just going to shut this one down. Fucking hell. And I've got that in there. So you've got all these dimples in here on the wooden part here. And then you've got all your banana leafing, which is basically, you can see the rough texture around the outside of the bowl, which allows you to create and whip up the lather. Very, very nice bowl to use. It's very comfortable to hold. And as you can see, you just smash the soap all the way around it and you get stuck in. Now the scent in the bowl is similar to the scent that's been left on this plastic, but it's not quite strong. Now when I lather this up, the scent does come out quite a lot. So without further ado, let's get lathered up. Now this will be a cold water shave. I am using my Grey Dog 27mm Omega bow knot with the bloodwood and the spalted oak, spalted oak, which comes from Grey Dog's garden. So it's a beautiful brush, keyhole style shape, very comfortable to hold. It is a very comfortable brush to hold, and I'm just going to get stuck straight in to the soap sample. Now my plan with these soap samples really was to use them once, review them, and then whatever was left in the bowl to then pretty much use it to shave the wife's legs for her. But needs must, I have to use this one again. I don't think there'll be a whole lot left after this particular shave. I do tend to use quite a lot of soap when I'm bowl lathering. It's just the way it is. I think it works better. I think you get a better lather if you really use more soap than is required, rather than trying to stick an exact amount inside the bowl and then whip it up, and then you might not have enough soap and it becomes too airy. You have too much soap and you have to add too much water. So I just pretty much squish it all in the bowl and then just keep adding water until I get pretty much the lather that I want. But as you can see, it's already starting to build up nicely. I did have I think he actually subscribed. And I think I mentioned it in a video before this one. I don't know when these videos are going to release in terms of whether this one will come out before that one or not. But he basically messaged saying that he couldn't really understand what I was saying. He asked me to slow down. And I did. I slowed, well I think I did. I think I have. I am consciously making an effort to slow down. I'm not sure whether this gentleman will actually come back and watch the channel again. I think he thought that I took it personal and I was getting a bit pissed off with it, and that certainly wasn't the case. From the beginning of this channel, I've tried to take on board all the advice and all the things that get said to me from the guys that watch it, because ultimately, without you guys, it's just me in front of a camera and it goes nowhere and no one sees it. Right, I think I'm pretty much where I want to be. So look at that, very, very nice. I do have a bit of the shakes. I have had 1 coffee today, but I probably need at least another 34. Let's wet the face. I still need to shave my head. That little cut or slice that I caught in my head last week, 10 days ago or something now, well back, maybe just 7 days, is still there. It's not cleared up yet. So until that clears up, I won't be shaving my head. Right, scent strength is pretty average, but it's nice. I would put it around about a 3 or 4 in terms just of scent strength. The scent itself is nice, but it's not super strong, so you don't really smell it too much. Like I said, it's a very low scent strength, but the scent is nice. It's very warming. I do get a little bit more citrus when I lather it up. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in here. Now, one thing I do like about this soap is it's very similar in terms of the amount of ingredients as Martin de Condra, by which this soap only contains 6 ingredients. 5 ingredients and then your fragrance, so really 5 ingredients and your fragrance, like I just said. As you can see, it makes a very nice lather. I haven't used this with a straight razor yet, because this is the second shave with it, and I did use it with a carved Christopher Bradley razor, but I am going to use my Druidic today, which looks like that. Damascus steel, English point, barber's notch, and it's a 7/8 half hole. It's got Asian striped ebony or Makassar ebony scales, which are here. Beautiful piece of wood, white G10 liners, and a real horn wedge. So it's a beautiful razor. I love how it's got a really long tang at the back, so I can get 2 fingers on the back, 2 fingers on the front. Very comfortable to use. The edge on it is excellent. I have been stropping this one regularly and it doesn't seem to be losing its edge much, so I'm quite impressed with it. But anyway, let's get stuck in. I've got just over 24 hours growth, probably about 20, 25, 26 hours growth. Yeah. It's a far superior edge to the one that I have on the Henkels, which I will be sending to Mark Herkes Jerjes. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, I need to figure that out, find out. Really nice guy. Messaged him a few times on Facebook and he was awesome. So the great thing within this, it comes highly recommended from a very nice gentleman who is an exclusive straight razor user. A little weeper just at the bottom there already. I actually felt that. I pulled my skin to the side, which I don't normally do, and paid the price for it. It might even be a cut. I think it's just weepers. Right, on to the other hand and the other side. Yeah, much smoother. I do find this a little bit awkward to strop because of that. The way the tang works, and when it's in there, that sort of loop there, you can see it makes a loop. It's a little bit more awkward to hold on to strop. Yeah, I think I've actually cut myself. well, nothing wrong with a bit of blood. It's funny, because I used the Henkel's last time, when I go to touch my lip, my eyes start to go and then it starts cutting and it's smooth as you like. Beautiful. I'll just give that a dry off now. I will be finishing off with a DE razor, which will be obviously the Carl, because it's the only DE razor that I use now. Right, residual slickness is good. I wouldn't say it's better than good. So, up until this point, the scent's nice, but it's not strong. The slickness in the cushion when you actually shave with it is good, but the slickness post, like this sort of slickness here, I would just put it in the good category. I don't think it gets close to the best soaps that I use, or the soaps that I believe to be the slickest soaps on the market. But it's still very, very good. Right, gather some more soap from the bowl. The one thing I want to highlight with regards to the review on this soap, I'm not a fan, as I said in the beginning, of samples. I don't think you get the full scent strength from a sample. I don't think you get the full experience from a sample. I don't think the soap ever performs as well as it does out of the tub. Part of that being that I'm not a great bowl latherer, and it's the only way really that I can lather it up. And I just never get that perfect lather. Christopher Bradley open comb C-plate. These release for sale to the public on the 22nd of February, which will be before this video goes online, I would imagine. And I've got a 15th to 16th use. American Gillette Super Stainless the spoiler in this razor. This open comb plate, I must say, is absolutely excellent. I do think, even though that's a C plate, 0.85 blade gap, I think personally I could daily shave that just. Right. I'm not sure whether it's overhydrated or whether it needs more water. So I'm just going to add a touch more. Yeah, I think it needed more. It was just dissipating a little bit there. Like I say, the main issue being I'm not great at bowl lathering, so it's very hard to get it right. Wow, super smooth, super close. That one little sort of cut weaker on my neck, and other than that, great shave. Wow, really nice. As you can see, the brush is still caked, full of lather. Just going to give that a good rinse out now. Definitely a little cut on my neck, I think. Not so much a weaker. Rinse the brush out. Give it a good towel off. Rinse the bowl out. See how much soap we have left over. It may last a lot longer than what I thought it would, so see how much we've got in here. Yeah, I think, to be honest, there's probably enough in there for another shave. There's not heaps, but I think there'll be enough there for a shave. Just going to finish off now with some Thayer's Peach Witch Hazel, which I haven't used for ages. This one's one of the ones that sort of burns quite a bit. I think it's probably because I'm allergic to it, not sure. It feels like almost similar to an alcohol splash in terms of the burn factor. It doesn't last very long, it goes away very quickly. It's almost dissipated now, the actual burn, but I could feel it there. Very nice. So the soap today was, I don't have the tub for it, Henri Victoria Chestnut Orange. Very, very nice soap. It works very well. It's got 6 ingredients in it. It's very minimalistic in terms of its ingredients. It's a vegetal based soap as well, which is great because everyone can use it, whether you're vegetal based or you prefer tallow. You can still use it if you're a tallow based user, unless you're highly against vegetal based products. But it works very well. It lathers up easy enough. I think if I had the tub of soap, I would get a better lather and have better performance from it. But overall, a very good performing soap that smells okay, very light scent, but it smells okay. And let's see, you've seen the lather's pretty good. It works all right, but it's just not in that top tier soap department that I use, that I've got in my den, that I base every product I use against. And it's just not quite there. I'm not sure whether this is an old formula, if they've released a new formula, I'm not sure. The Grey Dog Spalted Oak and Bloodwood handle with a 27mm Omega knot, which this knot is so soft now, but it's got so much backbone and scrub. It never hurts my face when I use it, but I can really feel that scrub and it feels great. Really, really nice brush. The razors today, just rinse the soap out of that. The razors today were my Drew Dick Custom 7/8 and the Carve Christopher Bradley razor with the 4-inch custom handle, Argyle handle. There's only 4 of these in the world, and the open comb C plate, which is 0.85 blade gap I believe still, but obviously the open comb variant, which is very, very smooth, it's extremely efficient, and it's not aggressive. What a great combination. And I do feel the B plate will be the perfect base plate for me, and I will get hold of one eventually. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.